Hello everyone, Duplex here. Thought I'd respond to the bad publicity video about the two criminal consoles, Desperado and Doppelgänger. Put my 2 cents in whether anybody wants to hear it or not. In my opinion, I have to side with Sly Squid on this one. Desperado is by far the better of the two consoles. If we break it down bit by bit, they're both 3 credits to play, so that's a wash. They're both plus 1 MU, so that's a wash. And both of them require you to complete a successful run to gain their ability, so that's a bit of a wash. So when you really look at it, Desperado allows you to gain a credit. Doppelganger allows you to make it another run after succeeding on one. And in some ways, both of those things sort of equal one click. By default, you can click to gain a credit, or by default, you can click to make a run. So that's kind of a wash too, although I would argue that a click to make a credit's a lot more versatile in its application than an extra run is. But that can be debated. So really what it comes down to is the fact that Doppelganger lets you trigger its ability once per turn, whereas Desperado allows you to trigger it whenever. However many times you make a successful run in a turn, you get to trigger it. Playing my Gabe deck, there's often times where I will trigger Desperado several times in a turn, and the first time you do it against an HQ where you get your 3, that's really nice. But then if you manage another run or 2 in there, you're just gaining credits. What it does is it reinforces Gabe and Criminal's sort of mentality of run fast, run hard, run often, just get out there and run. Because what it's doing is saying, instead of just clicking to take a bid, if you've got no other economy cards down, if you're clicking to take a credit and because you just need the money, you might as well run somewhere, even if it's unknown what's there. You might cost the corp some money to res some ice, but you might not. You might get in, or you could run an archives that maybe has a few cards sitting in it that you don't know what are, and it allows you to get at least the information of, even if you're not scoring, it allows you to get the information of what he throws away. In the end, it's always, in my opinion, always better to have the run go off, and the potential of you successfully running and getting your bit is there. And even if it's not, it probably will cost the corp something to stop you from getting that bit, and a bit taken from the corp is better than a bit gained on your side, in my opinion. So Desperado is really the criminal's console of choice, in my opinion. Doppelganger has its niche in a deck that's very sort of cerebral and thoughtful and well planned out, and maybe a little bit more reserved in how it's going to go about utilizing that second immediate run in your turn. And there's been times where I could have thought that it would be useful to have it, but mostly you're used to your 4 clicks, you're running with those, and you're able to utilize the credits that you're earning from Desperado and or Gabe or both in a way that's just going to be a lot more conducive to you sort of dynamically keeping on the corp, keeping pressure on the corp's weak spots. So I really just have to throw my lot in behind Desperado. I think it for my criminal deck, for the money, it's the console of choice every day, all the time. So that's my 2 cents. Thanks for listening.